Hey everyone, I just wanted to check in to see how everyone is doing out there. I know that there is a lot of changes happening across the world right now, and they're beautiful changes, but sometimes, it could be a little scary for some of us, and I just wanted to hold space for us to chat. And I know it's not like a virtual chat, but would love to hear from you guys in the comments on how you guys are doing right now. Yeah, so my intention in this video is just to kind of share where I am. I'm gonna be doing a little juice cleanse, so I have some fruits here, and I'm thinking of doing maybe like 5 days or so. The intent is just to do a mini reset. I realized that I haven't had an appetite for a long time now. I want to say it's been going on almost 2 months, and I've been forcing myself to just, consume something, but I was like, maybe that's my body's way of saying like, we just need to pause on eating right now, right? So I'm gonna honor my body. I'm gonna do a little juice cleanse. I'm thinking no more than maybe like 5 days to start, and just see how my body feels and go from there, because whew, I'm gonna go ahead and prep these fruits and stuff, and then while I'm prepping and juicing, I'm just gonna share some updates, just go from there. So if that's something you want to stick around and come chill with me with, that would be great. And would love to hear from you guys in the comments as well on the things that you may be experiencing, how you're taking care of your health at this time. So let me go get a knife so I can cut up this fruit. For today, I'm keeping things very simple because I already started my cleanse. I've been drinking teas to get the day started, so I just had some simple dandelion tea to get started because I want to work on my liver and healing that and detoxing that. So I think I'm going to keep it simple. I have a lot of ingredients here, but for the first batch, I think the only thing I'm gonna make is papaya and pineapple. I need y'all opinion, right? Hear me out. This is supposed to be allegedly another species of the pomegranate, which, looks like this, right? So I went to like a mom and pop shop, and they told me that this is like a different species of it. It's not the red one, it's a different kind. And that it's not spoiled, it's just, a different version. And me, I'm always curious. I'm like, okay, I haven't tried this kind of pomegranate before, so let's see. I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and get one. You know what, while I'm here, I'm just gonna crack it open just to see if I'm a complete idiot, or if this is actually a different species or a different version. Because like, think about it, there's like red watermelon, yellow watermelon, orange watermelon. Maybe there's like a yellow pomegranate. Okay, actually I'm gonna just open this up since you're here, because I want to see for myself, am I also a complete idiot, or if I just allow myself another great experience. Oh, get out of here. Oh, it tastes really good too. The inside is still fresh, it's not spoiled at all. What the heck? Smells like pomegranate. Very interesting. I might have to do some more research because it tastes just like a pomegranate. That's really freaking good. Okay, so it worked out. Apparently there's pomegranate from on the outside. It looks yellow, but it still looks like a regular pomegranate on the inside. Oops. Okay, cool. I'm not a complete idiot. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside. I feel like I'm gonna make a nice juice with that later as well, or may set some aside so that once I'm done with the cleanse, it'll be a nice little snack. Back to making the recipe. So, yeah, just wanted to give you guys some updates as to, why I haven't been juicing as much lately. This year has been a huge year of change. As we know, there was a lot of shifts that happened here in America, and I had to really buckle down and focus in on my inner world, my mental health. And with that, I found just showing up less online helps, trying to stop doom scrolling. I had to really just kind of, put me first. And I'm glad I did, because I do feel like I'm in a much better state, even though, I did temporarily pause on juicing as much as I normally have. But I'm not mad at it because in the process I learned so much. Like, for example, I got really into traditional Chinese medicine because I was learning about the energy side of things. So we often talk about how, you know, to consume certain herbs and fruit juices and all these things to get certain results. But there's not a lot of narrative around the fact that your energetic state, your emotions, could also cause certain issues or blockages in the body that can cause physical health problems. And, you know, that was kind of bizarre to me. I'm like, what? Like, I wasn't surprised, right? But in the same time, I'm like, wow, like that's one area I haven't fully explored yet. Like, for example, did you know that trauma is actually stored in the gut? So when we are trying to heal the gut, we're eating all the probiotics, we're doing all the right things, and we're still having certain issues, it's because some of us haven't had a chance to really tackle the root problem, which is the trauma that is stored in that region, in the gut. And, you know, as long as we don't tackle that, we still have the physical symptoms no matter what we're doing, right? So I found that fascinating. Weight gain, oh my goodness. So growing up, and even now, but like growing up especially, I had real serious problems with weight. And I couldn't understand for the life of me why it seemed like there was nothing I could do to keep the weight off. It always seemed to come and go whenever it felt like it, right? I didn't realize until recently, as you know, after diving into traditional Chinese medicine a little bit more, that sometimes it has nothing to do with how you're eating. You could be eating the best you've ever ate. You could be eating, you know, just pure fruits and vegetables and all that, and you could still have weight problems depending on what the root cause of the weight problems are, right? So for me, it's been stress. Apparently your girl be stressed out over here. So I'm like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I'm meditating, I'm doing all the things. I ain't stressed, man. I was lying. Look, I was lying to myself and I did not know. I had no idea, but my body showed it. You know, even the numbness in the hands. For those that have followed my journey, you may have heard me speak about how there was a point where I felt like I had MS symptoms where my hands would go numb. I started having trouble with speech and all the things with my central nervous system. And I did not know that it could have been tied to just stress in the body and trauma. Don't get me wrong, unresolved trauma and stress resulting in a dysregulated nervous system. But yeah, your girl was lying to herself. And for those that don't know, I almost said the parasite seeds, that's what I call them. Papaya seeds are really, really good at removing unwanted parasites from the body. So whenever I'm using papaya fruit, I like to scrape the seeds out and keep those. And they're very spicy, by the way. So, you know, I wasn't told that when I first tried them. I just kind of, you know, put a whole bunch in my mouth. And for one, you're not supposed to have too much at a time. Just a little by little, maybe no more than like a little spoonful of it it could be every day, just smaller increments, at least from what I, you know, do. However, there is some people that do a little bit more, and that's okay. Trust to see what your body, you know, will prefer. And then also, there's a bunch of resources online that can give you some more exact measurements if that's what you prefer. But these things are amazing for healing parasites. So anyways, back to the gut and the trauma and all the things. So your girl was stressed out. She didn't know. Unfortunately, that caused, you know, some setbacks because everything changed so dramatically this year with my life, with the world, and my nervous system. I feel like wasn't fully adept to handle. I'm not going to say that. That's not true. It was adept to handle it. It's just I had to use extra precaution to make sure that I don't slip into a really, really bad health problem because of all the stress that has been added into my world, my reality, my peripheral, you know? I haven't been on YouTube as much lately, and honestly, I think that it's allowed me to really sit with myself. Like, I don't regret it. It allowed me to kind of like sit with myself and relearn a little bit more about my body and not just, you know, mindlessly give myself a prescription like, okay, I could just make some juices and that'll fix everything. It's like, no, 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 no. In this season, what I needed was stillness. What I needed was non-action. What I needed was to just be in my body and let that be okay, right? Not have guilt for it. It's been an amazing journey, just getting back to the core of things and learning more about my body in the process and some other ways of healing, natural ways of healing. So as I kind of learn a bit more, I'll, you know, share some more on my channel, especially about the energy work that I've been doing lately. I've even contemplated, you know, seeing how this channel may shape out. I know it started off with me like traveling and then it turned into a juicing channel, but the truth is, it's like I'm so ever evolving that, you know, me limiting this channel to just juicing will feel like just that, me limiting myself, because I'm only showing a fraction of me. So we'll see. For those of you interested, definitely stick around. I may make another YouTube channel and maybe leave this one to juicing and then have the other one a little bit more about just my experience with healing, the things that I've learned along the way, and, you know, all those things. So we will see. No pressure on myself, and I'm saying this to myself because I be stressing me out without knowing it, apparently. So yes. Okay, we got the papaya. Let's go ahead and get this going. I found a mom and pop grocery store near me, and they go to Mexico and bring back like fresh fruits. So much so, I don't know if you guys are familiar, they had mango seeds. Oh my goodness, these are so good. So I used to eat these a lot when I was in Belize, and they're a very like peculiar fruit. They only grow during a certain time of the year, and it's only a very short time span when they're available. So when they are, usually you want to snatch them up. So when I went to this local mom and pop shop, I found them and I had to get them, and they're absolutely delicious. So I believe I have a short kind of showing me like cracking them open and all the things. If not, I'll leave the link to that short in my description because you guys have to see it. It tastes amazing. So I'm gonna enjoy them while they're here because they will be gone fast, okay? So yes, anyways, I'm going to actually go ahead and cut up all of this produce and then, yeah, let you guys know what the papaya mango juice, or what's, I'm in the tropics apparently in my mind. The papaya pineapple juice. So it's funny because the papaya and the pineapples are really soft fruit. So I could see like automatically, you know, some mushing going on here, but I'm excited. I haven't had papaya juice in a while. Okay, here we go. Nice. Look at that. I don't want to wait. I want to try it right now. I know it only had like a little pineapple in there, but this looks so good. Okay. This was probably good by itself too. I like that a lot. Fun fact, I did not like papaya when I first tried it. To me, it tastes like vomit. I was like, what is this that I'm eating? It literally tastes like vomit, but now it's like one of my go-tos. I love it, and it's great for gut health and parasites and all the other things. But this is good, and it's almost giving like a smoothie texture. Very nice, very filling. I'm gonna continue to juice and try to get some of this chaos out the way. Yeah, so I love you guys, and I am looking forward to seeing more of you. Looking forward to getting back on YouTube slowly but surely, and I hope to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know like how you guys are doing. Have you experienced some of the symptoms that I've been experiencing, like having trouble with losing weight or keeping it off, maybe weight fluctuations, maybe being stressed out without knowing it? Like, I feel like I know we all are doing our best, okay? So let us keep doing that, our best, and I hope to see you guys in the next videos. All right, take care.